like
e subscribe.
and subscribe.
Yeah. Hi guys, first of all, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a little bit different from my other videos. The reason for that is because this trip was so emotional to me, so most of the time I wasn't really able to vlog at all. I'm going to take you to Bulgaria, Belene. This is the place where I grew up as a child. When I was 6 years old, we left. Going back there has been very emotional to me because I realized a lot of things that I didn't before because I was too young to. All the pictures you are seeing are actually all of the places that I spend most of my time with my family. Me, my brother, my dad, and my mom. Unfortunately, that didn't work out and they split up and we moved to Belgium. Going back there has made me appreciate everything so much more because if I have to be fully honest with you guys, we were poor. My parents never showed it to us and we never really noticed, but we were. This is an example of how doors are still being closed and opened. The bottle is basically filled with liquid and when you open the door, it goes up. And then once you close the door, the bottle goes back down. Also, I'm going to be taking you around my little city and you will be able to see how all the buildings are still kind of untouched ever since I left there. Nothing has changed. Some houses are falling apart, others are still good. There is some kind of, I guess you could say, richer people living there, but most of the people don't really own anything and they struggle from paycheck to paycheck. This is what we like to call a bakery. It's nothing like you're probably used to because they don't make fresh bread in the morning. They make kifli, banitsi, biorex, and other stuff we like to eat in the morning. So this is when my heart shattered into pieces. I have counted a total of 120 street cats and a total of 150 homeless dogs. Going out every single day, I got confronted with this. I tried to feed as much of those as I could, but not all of them would let me. This cat in particular was so sweet and so loving and clean, and I assume it had just lost its home. I'm sorry if my voice is breaking a little bit. I am just so emotional because I haven't been back there for over 15 years with my brother and dad. When my parents split up, me, my mom, and my brother moved out to Belgium and my dad couldn't come with us. And for some other reason, they actually never get back together. Here you see my dad hitting himself on the aloe vera plant because he's always climbing into trees to get fresh fruits. The people are so kind to grow these trees and to allow other people to take fresh fruits in case they have no other food. And let me tell you, the taste of these fruits is nothing like the fruits you buy in the store, and that made me realize why I actually don't like buying fruit in Belgium. Like, I was shocked by this taste, I am telling you. This is actually a very old playground, obviously not being used anymore, but my dad told me that I used to play here, which is very emotional to me because everything is just coming back to me. I forgot almost the entire first 6 years of my life, and I think I kind of made myself forget about it because I was so hurt when, to me, I feel like I was taken away from my dad, and I always blamed everyone for that because I couldn't understand why my daddy wasn't with me because I was a daddy's girl and I've always been. Okay guys, this is probably the 8th time I'm trying to record this part. I remember when I was young, I think it was the first year that we moved to Belgium, I packed a backpack. I put some water in there, an apple, a banana, and a little book because I decided I wanted to hike back to Bulgaria to go back to my dad. And I really did that. I left and then I got hysterical because my mom found out and I didn't even have 2 steps out of the door and she was already pulling me back in. I was heartbroken, and for so many years, I could not understand what had happened. This is actually a hotel that was built when we left. My dad told me that this hotel was built probably a year or 3 ago, and it's actually very fancy. It has a pool, and it's the very first and only pool in my town that people can go to. The thing is, it cost €5 to get in, which is 10 left in my country. And the thing is that most of the people that live there don't have enough money to pay that because they have other things they need to worry about, like food and bills. That's why people choose to swim in this lake. And that is exactly what me and my family used to do every single summer. I had the best time of my life there. People that know me as the funny and bubbly person that I am. But there is a broken person inside of me, and I feel like it's finally time to let that person out because it's been too long. It's been years and years and years of me keeping this inside of me, and going back to my town, it was like a punch to my face. But I realized how grateful I am for everything I have. I understand why my mom did that. She took us out of there because there were absolutely no opportunities for our future. I have definitely missed out on the most important father-daughter moments, but you know what? There's people out there that don't even have one of their parents around anymore. I still have both of my parents, and even though my dad doesn't live where I live, we make it work, and we're gonna continue to make it work, and we're catching up on all of the lost years, and it feels amazing to be back with my dad, in my town, with my brother. I know I'm missing my mom, but it's good. It's good the way it is. So my dad told me that people still use the lake or river to clean their carpets and bigger things that won't fit in their washing machines. Also, most of the people that live here don't even have a washing machine, and they wash everything by hand. Hadi. Adventures. Кое куприва? Куприва?
Да. Не, то само вкусни, но не са много приятни.
Няма край. I made it.
Но не се затваря като костиш.
Какво да се вижда? I came all the way through the jungle. Through the green jungle to get up the stairs, and I did it. And now, last step. Whoa! Yeah, we made it. It's so cool out here. It's like a little window that you can look through. I'm so happy right now. This is so cool. I've never been here. Знаеш ли Рапунцел? Да.
Слез отдолу, парцал!
This is the school that my mom used to work at. She was an English teacher, and my brother went there till 4th grade, and then we moved out to Belgium. I only finished kindergarten.
Все почерпим, с какво ще се почерпим сега?
Аз да черпя с да видя, че да ме черпим.
Мамина сладка.
So this lady always used to take care of my brother after school. He always went to the library to read books because he loved that, and she absolutely was shocked to see us back, and she still loves him as much as she did back then. She kind of looks at him like her grandchild. This is my kindergarten. This is where I used to spend all of my days as a child, and this is where I had my first crush on a boy named Julien. After 2 years of being together in kindergarten, we broke up because he didn't want to give me his pencil. So I told him was good. This is the apartment I grew up, and this is where I spend all of my days together with my family up on the 5th floor. And a lot of people recognized us, but unfortunately I don't remember none of those people because I was way too young to remember. But my brother did, so it was very fun to see everyone catching up.
Опа, опа, опа.
We're going to go get Charlie, which is my dog, and I haven't seen her in 5 years, so I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go play with her. We're gonna go to the Dunav, and then she's gonna swim. This is Charlie. Charlie is our dog that my dad got 6 or 7 years ago, and I haven't seen Charlie in 6 years, so I was so excited to see her back. And the funny thing is that when they bought her, they thought it was a boy, so they named it Charlie. And then I told my dad that he doesn't have a penis, so then Charlie became Charla. I honestly can't describe to you guys how happy I was in that moment. Carefree, no worries. All I had to think about was be happy with my Charlie. I think this is a side of me that a lot of people don't know, but I really am one with nature and animals, and that was one of the happiest moments I have had in many, many years. Nothing is on my mind. I'm so relaxed, and it's really everything I want in my life. Of you, nature, animals, family, and love. Like, I don't need much to be happy.
My name is
Fernando.
My name is Fernando. I live in Cuba.
E сега кажи like и subscribe.
Like
И subscribe.
и subscribe.
Yeah.
So guys, that was it for part 2 of my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, because I definitely enjoyed sharing my story with you guys and my background, and I'm so happy you guys got to meet my dad, because he's honestly the most wonderful person I've ever met in my life besides my mom.